Come in.
Hi, I'm Melissa Batchelor.
Hello, Melissa. Hi, I'm Dan Colton. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
How was the journey?
Not bad. I know the area quite well because I shop here a lot with my mum. But I made the journey up here on Friday night just to find the office part okay.
Yeah, I can see from your form you live quite close.
Yeah, about 10-minute drive.
Right, let me just say a little bit about what's going to be happening. Right, Melissa, let's get started. I see you're doing your GCSEs at the moment.
That's right.
And one of those is photography.
Yes.
Tell me a bit about it.
I wasn't too sure about it at first because some people sort of see it as a dropout, you know, it's quite easy, but I found it's quite tough really. I mean, the visual side I'm good with, but I found the technical part quite tough, but I mean, I've learnt a lot from it and I now feel a lot more confident with technical things.
So if I said to you, what's the best piece of work you've done so far, what would it be? I
took a photograph of my family. There's about 6 of us actually, my sisters and brothers, mum and dad, my dog. That was really, really nice. It was in our back garden actually. It had a nice view behind and it was really nice.
And what were the particular challenges in designing that?
The location. I didn't know if it would be indoors or outdoors, but like I said, it was eventually done in the garden. And yeah, the setting was nice. Pleased with it.
Just imagine that an old auntie of yours has died and left you with £750,000. What sort of things would you do with it?
Goodness me, that's a difficult one. I suppose the first thing I'd do would be to invest in something. I'd also like to do some charity work, give a lot away to a good cause. And the third thing would probably be to have a great time with it.
OK, let's just follow up a little bit more on that investment opportunity.
Right.
What sort of things could you do with it? How would you invest it?
I've always wanted to go abroad, so maybe I could open a bar abroad.
And how would you go about getting it going?
Well, I think the first thing I'd do would be to look for a job in a bar in London, perhaps, you know, to really find out what it's all about. Not only behind the bar, but with the customers and the manager points of view and things like that. And whilst doing so, try to talk to as many people as possible who've lived abroad or worked abroad. In fact, my auntie lives abroad. That would have been a good idea. You want somewhere with. And secondly, you know, if I was to open a bar, I'd want it to be young and funky. So finding the right people to work there for me.
OK, Melissa, I'm interested to know why you're interested in getting into the retail trade.
Well, I'm not very academic, but I really enjoy communicating with people. I think that's probably one of my best qualities. And retail business is all about meeting new people and dealing with customers, and I think I do it well.
Have you had any experience of this type of work before?
Yes, I've worked in a cafe for nearly 2 years on a Saturday. And in a cafe you meet all different people all the time, and it's interesting. And
I guess some of those people you meet you find quite challenging.
Oh, sometimes, yes.
Any examples?
Yeah, there was one. I brought a lady some food out and she complained it wasn't hot enough. I did find it difficult to agree with her because the plate I carried out was boiling hot, but I didn't argue with her, just let her talk her problem out and bought her some new food, and in the end she became quite a loyal customer.
So what is it about Baily's supermarkets that attracts you?
Oh, my mum's shopped there for ages and ages and ages. I think it's got a Sainsbury's, but it's also not a corner shop.
OK, Melissa, well, I've been asking you questions for the past half an hour. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, just a couple. Would there be any opportunities to do any overtime, perhaps? I know that wasn't mentioned in the advert. And also, what sort of training would be done? Would it be within the store or perhaps a college course?
Let me just deal with the training issue first. There are a number of things that